Calling for Silat from the blue corner.
So interesting matchup, Ross, just as you pointed out, and well, known competitors. It's going to be an interesting event for us.
Calling for Silat from the red corner.
He is the blue corner, you know. He's even starred in the movie, you know.
Oh, he has.
About Silat, you know. But whether it is on air already, I'm not sure. But he's an actor now.
He's an actor. He's a celebrity per Silat.
Yeah.
That is interesting, isn't it?
See how he evade the front kick? He just moved back one step.
And he's affected the first drop.
Yeah.
But earlier it was Tito Hendra to land a few knocks with a kick. And well, both lads do have the pace element. There's no doubt about it.
The Indonesian guy look lean, you know.
Well, just a failed attempt here, but he is fast. So Mohammad Al Jufeeri has pulled in. Well, a few points, but it's Tito Hendra who still leads by 2 points. Very interesting to see the outcome of this of this matchup. And that attempt to drop. Persistence does pay, but not so easy.
Yeah.
So at the end of round one, we look at the score, and that pretty much will tell us the story. We still have
Verification.
verification and 6 seconds left.
To the blue corner again.
So Mohammad Al Jufeeri
Now it's
is on 6 points, Tito Hendra on 5. It's certainly been a close one, and it's after that fall that he effected, Mohammad Jufeeri, that made all the difference.
Just evade the kicks, yeah.
And it's not going to be easy to get Tito Hendra off his feet either.
He touched the ground. It's a fall.
Very draw for the red corner.
There's good camaraderie between the lads
Yeah.
here. Very close, closely fought encounter. 9-8.
Yeah.
And we were just talking earlier, and you know, Ross, you said we've probably got a fresh face, and you know, it's not the usual opponent that Mohammad Al Jufeeri faces. But your view on Tito Hendra, you mentioned he's lean, he's extremely fast,
Yeah.
and he's got good technique.
Yeah. You don't be a bad pesilat if you represent Indonesia. They have tons and tons of good pesilat, you know.
So you really have to have that X factor.
Yeah.
And he certainly does. He certainly does. You can always you know, you keep saying this category, this kind of, you know, mid-level weight category, and I think the reason why you have so many good you know, Persilats in this region who are of this category is because they prefer that balance of pace and power.
Yeah.
That's
Very draw for the red corner.
Tito Hendra pulling his own for this one. Still just 2 points that separate the Persilats. Diaz has attempt to go over, and was there a bit of injury there for Mohammad Al Jufeeri? Certainly looks like it.
If this happen, there's attempt on drops, right? So the official must give the drops, whichever. You know. If not now, the decision of the drop is hanging. You know. So who drop, blue or red? You give the decision.
So finish that off before you can.
If not now, like we spectator, you are wondering what happened, who dropped, who don't drop,
Absolutely.
who get the point, who lost the point.
But he seemed to be dizzy just for a bit.
So the blue corner.
Very draw for the blue corner.
So round 2, there's still 90 seconds left. Slipped on his own accord, Tito Hendra. But just as we mentioned
The blue
earlier,
corner make him slip. You know the movement?
Yeah.
Go here, then you turn here.
so he didn't have any object to land his attack against.
Yeah.
That's smart, actually.
Smart.
Absolutely smart.
It's a drop again.
Very draw for the red corner.
You can see very clearly the blue corner is expert on the old rules. So when the new rules come, he always fall during the grappling time.
You're so right about that.
Yeah.
And I'm beginning to understand more and more why, you know, you keep reminding me of the fact that it's not easy.
It's not easy.
The new rules are not easy. It will be maybe in a year or so,
You
you
get
know, with
used to it, yeah.
constant practice. But if all along you've been different, it's
that is it. The old rules. Falling,
Very draw for
that is
the
very
blue
drop.
corner.
But
That's
if that kind of grappling last time is illegal, now they make it legal. You know?
I have to say one thing though, Roz. I like these two lads.
Yeah.
It's
Sportman, they. You can
very,
see that.
very good. Very sporting.
Yeah, they respect each
They-
other.
Good amount of respect. They're enjoying the match. It's going to get a points deduction, no doubt there.
Warning 1 for the red corner.
That's a huge points deduction.
Yeah, it's
Was there a
5
hit
point.
to the face? It looks like it.
So they want to verify whether it is true or not. Hit the face. Okay, the face is not 1, it's 5. You hit the face like that is 5 point if you really hit. It is not 1. It is the old rule is 1.
But I think they deducted 5 for him because
Yeah.
he was on 14.
That's why now he
He
yeah,
wants to
yeah,
verify
they want
whether
to
it was
verify.
really a face
yeah.
hit.
like, but his complaint is not 5 point, it's 1 point deduction. His complaint, you know.
But that was in the old rules.
So he is accepting that he hit the face, but it should be 1, you see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you just got to throw the new rule book at it.
But let's see how the VAR outcome.
So they've got his points back up till the decision is made.
Yeah.
It'll rest at. It was close. It
Yeah,
was
it
close,
was close.
15-14. So I do hope that there was no face hit, because if there was, it's just going to change the points again.
Yeah.
But also that point of impact is so important, and it's a very fine line, Roz, when you hit the gear and then your hand slips and hits the face.
Yeah, yeah.
Or you tend to hit and, maybe your opponent dips his face
Duck down,
forward.
yeah.
And very, very fine line.
If a direct face hit, there is a penalty.
Also, in a flurry of movement, or when you do attack, and you know that when you attack, you're never going to attack with caution. You're always going to attack with aggression.
Yeah.
And when that happens, those face hits, or the hit to the thigh,
tend to hit.
tends to be a part of the momentum where
Yeah.
you can't stop or control that.
Sometimes like this face, yeah, you already aim your punch down here, but when you move, he move.
It can hit his face.
Yeah.
And they're aiming for his shoulder. Yeah. So just to look back, we've got this game, this match on right now, and then we've got another big match happening where Abdul Razak bin Abdul Rashid of Singapore will face off with Wu Dak Hung of Vietnam. This is going to be a very interesting matchup, and we shall figure out what exactly happens in that one, and that's going to be followed by another male match. So we've got male matches all the way to the end of the first session. And then we come back, of course, later on with 3 female events in the second session of the day. So right now we get on to, and we get on to our VAR and try and find out what the outcome is of this well move. We are still stuck in round 2. A screenshot like this of, the 3 officials actually checking the VAR, it just reminds me of television. And I'm not saying television, it reminds me of prime television, CSI.
Yeah. Yes.
That's such a perfect shot if you look at it.
And all in the suit, in the tie. Yeah? Okay, now they make the decision.
And here's exactly what happened. You're going to get a view of that. They just showed us a slight glimpse.
So it stands -5.
So there was that slight flick to the face. A bit unfortunate for Tito Hendra.
But the dispute is not about hitting the face or not. He was disputing
the point.
It is actually 1 point, not 5 points, That is his gripe,
Yeah. So
another grapple down.
I think he still hasn't got the whole pictures yet, but Tito Hendra doing well to pull back the points quickly, but second time around just a bit unfortunate.
So this blue fighter, he must get out of there. You see, he must get out the fire, because his kicking is good.
It's good. It's absolutely good.
But when he grapple together, he will fall.
So it's now even Stevens. At the end of round 2, what a fabulous end. The lads stuck on 15 points each. It increases blood circulation to those particular areas according to the pattern. self-healing in a way.
Yeah, so
But here's the fascinating part, right? So
Yeah,
every time
yeah.
I go to buy it,
Yeah, I
and
see.
they always ask me, what color do you want? Do you want blue? Do you want green? Do you want... And I'm like, what difference does it make? They're like, I mean, why would you want colors for healing? Oh, that
That's nice,
that
yeah.
is a hard drop.
Yeah.
That is a hard drop.
That is him. You
Very
know,
well.
you grapple, you're gonna fall. You do this because that's your specialty, you know.
That is a massive hard drop.
Yeah.
So Mohammad Al Jufeeri on 18 points. Tito Hendra knows that he's got to
Okay, 2. See?
get in, and
One,
that's
two,
Miss.
for the red
10
corner.
point deduction.
that's unfortunate. That is very unfortunate.
Yeah.
So it's 10 points off. And every time he's had those points deductions, he's worked his way back in.
Yeah.
But this
Oh,
time
the
around,
leg, the leg. He was shouting, the leg.
Red drop for the red corner.
I think Mohammad Al Jufeeri has a problem with his left leg. It's either his,
You need to count.
I think it's his
You need to
hamstring,
count. You need to count, yeah.
his hamstring,
Yeah.
or his, that's a serious problem, or the knee.
Yeah. You need to count. Because if you call the medic, it's unfair for the red corner. Because he's doing a valid attack. So if you call the medic, he get the chance to recover.
Absolutely. He's had a point deduction, but
Yeah.
I just feel, how would you call it at a point like this?
Disqualification, the third time.
That is
Disquali-
unfortunate.
the third time is disqualification.
I can't help but feel unfortunate for Tito Hendra.
Immediately he realized he hit the
He
face.
realized it,
Yeah.
absolutely. It was such a fantastic
Yeah.
match. They're such great opponents, these two.
Yeah. See?
Wonderful lads.
This is sportsmanship. You know?
Wonderful lads. I really enjoyed this match.
Yeah.
Just a bit unfortunate it had to end with a disqualification, and that's, well, in the spur of the moment, and it's unintentional, but amazing lads. And these two are great.